How tall is George Kamel? Now that's not rhetorical or me speaking in third person. It's one of the most Googled questions about me, and it's something I've been asked countless times, despite the fact that it has nothing to do with money. Or does it? Turns out there's some research that shows a correlation between how tall a person is and how much money they make. And it's not looking good for us short kings out there.
You're killing me, Smalls!
So do taller people really make more money? And if so, how much? In today's video, we'll talk about how your height affects your salary, and you'll also find out exactly how not tall I am. But before we jump in, take a short moment and hit those like and subscribe buttons, and share this video with Kevin Hart. Gotta make sure he sees it. Sometimes they place it too high up on the recommend videos feed. And that's not me punching down, that's just where he is.
Tall people are stupid.
Okay, so if you're vertically challenged like me, it will probably come as no surprise that there's a correlation between a person's height and how they're treated by others. But there have been actual studies that have linked a person's height to higher income, an increased likelihood of being promoted, and strong leadership skills.
Girls only want boyfriends who have great skills.
In fact, if you look at the height of all the US presidents, most of them are taller than the average American. 32 out of the 46 commanders-in-chief were taller than 5'9", which is the average height of American males today, according to the CDC. Why they are tracking height? I don't know. They should be more concerned with disease control.
Please do your jobs.
And a study from a couple decades ago found that someone who is 6 feet tall earns, on average, nearly $166,000 more during a 30-year career than someone who's 5'5", even when controlling for gender, age, and weight. So if that's the case, a tall boy out-earns a stubby by about $5,500 per year. One of the authors of the study offered a possible explanation for this, that tall people may have greater self-esteem and social confidence, leading others to view them as more leader-like and authoritative. Would you not agree? A more recent study from 2015 found that taller workers earn substantially more than their shorter counterparts. They found that for men, an inch increase in stature is associated with a 2.2 increase in earnings. But new research has found that 1 additional inch in height is associated with a 3% increase in salary. Way to go, tall boy. Sorry, short guy. Nailed it. Either way, according to the data, taller people get paid more on average. And maybe that's the reason the expensive stuff is always on the top shelf. But remember, this is about averages. Not all tall people get paid more, and just because someone can't reach the fly swatter on top of the fridge doesn't mean they can't build wealth, build a successful company, and lead people well. In fact, there are plenty of tall employees being paid by a short CEO making gobs of money. Jeff Bezos, 5'8", Bill Gates, 5'9", Zuckerberg, 5'7", Sergey Brin, 5'7", Jack Ma, 4'11", Gary Vee, 5'7". And all of those are billionaires with a B. Well, except for Gary Vee. Still just short of owning the Jets. Keep it up, Gary. Rooting for you.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
And yes, there have even been a few short US presidents. Got to shout out Marty Van Buren, Ben Harrison, and Jimmy Madison. All 5'6" or under. Still hope for me. And on a personal note, I went from negative net worth to net worth millionaire in under 10 years. And I'm no tall drink of water. I'm more like a short gulp of LaCroix. And in fact, according to my driver's license, I'm only... Well, I'll save that for the end. But don't worry, it's a short video. Eh?
Please, stop.
Okay, I'm done. And here's the thing. I think sometimes us short kings can actually use our height, or lack thereof, to our advantage and really harness that underdog energy that comes with a low center of gravity. Take Napoleon, for example. Not Napoleon Dynamite, Napoleon Bonaparte. You know, the one with the complex named after him? Some people believe that being short drove him to try to conquer the world. Now, whether or not he was fun-sized, up for debate. But whatever his motivation, he didn't let his shortcomings stand in his way. When a military commander told him that he felt uncomfortable being so much taller than his emperor, Napoleon allegedly replied, "You may be taller, but I am greater." And to this day, that's still in his Tinder profile. Bro, not the move. All right, no one's swiping right on that.
Which way do you swipe to get rid of this one?
Okay. Now, before we get to how tall I am, let's change the subject. Let's talk about a way you could save money on your phone plan. And that's by switching to Tello, one of the sponsors of today's video. Tello is a mobile service provider offering the same high-speed nationwide coverage you thought you could only get from the big guys, at prices lower than the height requirement to ride a log flume at Six Flags. I'm talking about $25 a month for their unlimited everything plan, and plans as affordable as $5. There's no contracts, no sneaky fees, and you can upgrade, downgrade, change plans whenever you want. Just go to tello.com/George and you'll get an extra $5 off their unlimited data plan for your first month of service. That's tello.com/George, or click the link in the description. Today's video is also sponsored by Delete Me. You know those weird shady sites that sell your personal info for a profit? Well, Delete Me is out there to be the hero and get that information off the web. They'll find and remove your info from hundreds of data broker sites and send you an easy-to-read report showing you what they did and how much time they've saved you. They've already saved me 44 hours it would have taken me to do the work myself. So help protect yourself from the risks of online scams with Delete Me. And right now, thanks to me, you can get 20% off any of their plans by going to joindeleteme.com/George or click the link in the description below. All right, back to the short stuff. So here's what I think about all this. I think tall people tend to have more confidence, which can lead to more success and more opportunities in the workplace. But on the other hand, you could argue that short guys have to make up for that with personality and charisma, which can also be an advantage. And yeah, tall people might earn more money on average, but they've got their own burdens to bear, like low door frames, tight airplane seats, and having to help strangers reach the gluten-free soy sauce on the top shelf at Walmart. That's a real story. Thanks, Craig.
You got it, bro.
Bottom line here, don't let your height be an excuse. It's not the only factor involved in your financial success, so let's ditch the victim mentality. In fact, don't let anything hold you back from building wealth and living your dream. You're in charge of how you handle your money, and there's plenty of things you can do to earn more and have the career you want. And whether you're 6'5" or 5'6", if you're following the proven money principles I teach on this channel, it will lead you to financial success. And if you want to know how I did it, check out this video to see how a short king like me went from broke to millionaire in under 10 years. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with all of your friends looking for a man in finance. No trust fund, 5'6", brown eyes. And by the way, everything's relative. Okay, 5'6" would make me a giant in Papua New Guinea. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.